Recently, I just went on my first ever real life pronghorn hunt. So in today's video, we're going to be comparing what hunting pronghorn is like in the game versus real life. We're going to be comparing everything from shot placement to the rifles you use and even the terrain and the way they're hunted. And that brings us to right here. We are actually at Silver Ridge Peaks, which is one of the only maps that actually has them. And we're actually going to need to move a little more to the plains, I guess. Let's go way down here. In real life, the terrain of these pronghorn was really interesting. I mean, it's just straight up grassland, as you can see. And so I figured to make this work, we should be able to come down to one of the flatter spots of the map, which is down here on the south end. And this is probably going to be our best bet to find some pronghorn. This looks pretty similar. There's a lot more trees in the game because it's a little bit different location. But overall, flat country that you can see a long ways. This is where the pronghorn were for my hunt. But before we actually get into the hunt, we need to make sure we got the right weapons. In real life, we were using a bolt action 6.5 Creedmoor. 6.5 Creedmoor is a really good caliber for like medium-sized animals. And so in the game, we're gonna find something pretty similar. Let's see, in the game, we actually do have a 6.5. It's this one right here, it's the Thunder. I'm not the biggest fan of this gun in the game, but in real life it does everything it needs to do. And crazy enough, this camo pattern is actually really similar to the one in real life, so I guess it's kind of meant to be. So yeah, we'll rock this gun. And then we actually had like a 3x20 optic, which is a really good zoom. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pack this one a 4x12. It's probably the closest thing we got, but at the same time we might actually go ahead and pack this really long range scope too. There could be some really long shots with pronghorn. All right, and here's our gun in the game. Pretty similar overall. I mean, very similar looking rifle. But now it's time to get on out there and see if we can actually find the pronghorn. So basically, in real life, what it turned into to find the pronghorn is just moving around and looking with your binoculars. I mean, we're looking for anything. We're looking for, well, we're not looking for anything. We're looking for pronghorn. But guess what? Get back, get your head in the game because we just found one. Get down. Oh, he's running. One thing I learned about these guys is that their eyesight is like amazing. In real life, 200 yards away. I mean, if he looked over here, he'd see us like crazy. And they're also the second fastest animal in the entire world. That's a 200-yard shot. It's a mating call. Dude, take it. Nope, he's moving again. If we can get this guy to stop, we need to take him. I don't know how to stop him though. See if I can whistle. How do I whistle? How do I whistle? I forgot how to whistle. Is there even a way to whistle? If that thing don't stop, we're gonna have to shoot him. How do you whistle in the game? Surely he's gonna stop though. No, he's gonna go over that hill. We're not gonna even get to shoot him. Now he's traveling. This is actually something that we battled in real life a lot. They're moving animals. They run everywhere. And at this point, I'm gonna shoot him. It's over his back. There he goes. Alright, I should not have shot that. Let's just make a deal and pretend that didn't happen. Alright, so from here, yeah, let's just keep on glassing. There's more pronghorn. There, finally. We found a good herd of pronghorn, and they're actually sitting still. Looks like they're eating. The thing about pronghorn, though, they could be here, and they could be gone by the time you turn your head and scratch your butt. We actually seen a few bucks. One of them we was going to shoot, so we got down below the hill, got our gun situated, and by about 25 seconds, by the time it took us to walk back up there to where we could see him, he was already a mile away. Yeah. All right, never mind. He moved. They're just running animals. They just run. That's what they're good at. That's what they do. But another big thing about pronghorn is using like the terrain to your advantage. So right now, the pronghorn, I can't see them. They can't see me because we got a hill in front of us. I mean, that's the name of the game out there because they can see super well. So we're actually going to stay down in this little ditch right here and get as close as we can without them being able to see us. But now that we're coming over the hump, we're going to start looking for them and see if we can get eyes on them to see what they're doing. All right, so now I got this little hill in front of me and them. We're going to use that to our advantage. We're going to cover ground. This is very, very, very similar to what we were doing. We would use the terrain and the little hills and stuff to just move around without them seeing us. Because the wind was always ripping so fast out there. It was so loud that sound wasn't an issue. It was really just a sight game. Now, luckily for us, these pronghorn are actually sitting still. The pronghorn in real life, I don't think we've seen hardly any of them that just sit in the same spot. We were also there during the rut, though, which is whenever they're breeding and they're just chasing each other like crazy. But let's see. Let's go ahead and pick out the biggest one. We got a female on the right and a male on the left, and they call them bucks and does. See, you can see the hooks. You can see like the big black and the hooks and stuff, but on the the female, it does have horns, but they're not big and don't hook. So that's kind of what you look for. Realistically, I don't think either one of these are giants, but we're going to go ahead and we're probably going to take this one. And we got to make sure that there's not another pronghorn behind it, because these aren't the biggest creatures in the world, and one of these bullets can go straight through it, no problem. So we need to watch out and make sure that there's not another pronghorn behind it. And since they are so fragile creatures, from what I was told, a perfect shot isn't exactly necessary. We would prefer it to be, but there's kind of fragile animals, so it's not the biggest deal in the world if you take something like this. Going through the shoulder, they're not a big animal. It's okay. We're going to try to put it right there. I believe he should be going down really fast. See, they're just trotting away. Those other ones took off booking it and they're already gone. Fastest animal in North America. Crazy. Anyways, I think we just killed our first pronghorn. Now, it's not the last pronghorn we're going to be going after. We're going to be trying to kill some big ones in this video. But let's check this dude out. You know what, dude? He's pretty big. Maybe not. I'm not a pronghorn expert at all. I think this left side's pretty good, but I kind of think that the right side's small. Apparently, I didn't shoot him with the right ammo. Well, that's interesting. What we got going on here? It says that these are a class 3 animal, and we shot him with a 6.5 Creedmoor. You know, in real life, that's exactly what we used, but it's interesting that this game tells us what we should use. We're gonna listen to a game opposed to a guide that's been hunting pronghorn for 20 years. Really? I think we're gonna stick with the guide. Long story short, decent pronghorn. That's pretty much pronghorn hunting, except a lot of times it's a lot more distance, unfortunately. Let's go in here and let's actually see what they want us to use for these pronghorn. Apparently 223. I mean, they're smaller than a deer, but they're not weak. I mean, you want something that'll kill them. I would not want to shoot them with a 223. Plus, you're dealing with a lot of range. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. 243 is probably a really good caliber for it. We might try that. 270 is too big, apparently. 30-06, somehow too big. I don't know why they put 30-06 and 6.5 Creedmoor in the same category as level 4. What are we doing, people? Alright, so here's the deal. Unfortunately, due to the game not wanting to let me use a 6.5, I think we're going to call an audible, and let's actually use a 243. I know it may not feel like the best round, but for a pronghorn, I think it's pretty good. And it's usually good for a lot of stuff, but in the game, it's just not that good. In the game, I don't like the 6.5, and I don't like the 243. In real life, I really like them both. So while I'm actually looking for another pronghorn in the game, let's talk about the pronghorn that we actually had the encounter with in real life. And if you want to see the full story, you'll just have to go to the main channel and watch the actual video, because we're just sifting through the details at this point. So we ended up finally finding one that was really far away, but it was still the closest one we had all day. And it was at 550 yards. We laid down, we done our adjustments and stuff, pulled the trigger. There's a lot of things that can go wrong with pronghorn, and especially shooting them at 550 yards. But I was just 4 inches low and ended up hitting it in its elbow, which is not a vital hit. From there, we pretty much chased the thing around for like half an hour, taking random pop shots at it whenever we got the opportunity, and we wasn't able to hit it. Until finally, we found him bedded down, and that's when I got down 200 yards and just simply took the shot, knocked him down. He died really quick, really easy. And once you put the bullet in the right spot, he lasted about just as long as the one in the game did, 5 seconds. And he was down on the ground and done. And fun fact about this game, you can't even shoot 550 yards because the render distance is about 420 yards. Meaning, if there's an animal past 420 yards, it's not even going to show up in the game. But before we leave, I do want to try a really long shot on a pronghorn just to kind of simulate what we tried to do in real life. The good thing though about the pronghorn and the way that we did injure it is that it was wide open country. There's hardly no obstacles. There's not really that many places he could have went and us not found him one way or another. So now in this game, if you shoot one in the leg, its leg doesn't fall off, which I think would be epic. If you make a bad shot on the game, it just runs off and lives. But in real life, if you make a bad shot, you get to see the bad shot, how the animal is going to slowly die over the next week. So, a lot different than the game. Oh, they're fleeing already. I didn't even get to see them. There's some. Here's some. Oh, yeah. Get down. Here's some. So from here, we spot them. Then we don't want to get too close because they can see super well. We do want to pick the group and see if we can find a good male. So far, I've just seen females. And I think that's pretty normal, actually. Because one time, it's the clip of the big, long train of pronghorn running, just getting out of there. But that was a huge group. I think of all does and one really mature buck. And he was just controlling them pretty much, fighting off any other bucks that thought about getting close. So finding this big group of females, there's a good chance, I'm gonna guess, that there might be a male somewhere close by. Now I could be wrong, but I'm definitely gonna check all of them in the group to see if that's the case. So far I've just seen females. Maybe the male was the one I spooked off. I don't even know where he went though. I could definitely shoot pronghorn doe, but for me, I think my tag was only for a buck. There's pronghorn. Gosh, it's nervous too. We need him to stop. Dude, if we can take that shot, that'll be sick. I think we can. We're pulling out the 6.5 though. We're going to zero in it all the way over there. Oh my goodness. It's about 400 yards. It's just getting further. We're going to have to hold high. We can't even adjust for that much. He stopped. Ready? Here we go. You get him? Did not at all. I did not get him at all. Oh gosh. Well, can't say that's too far off from real life. Anyways, I'm hoping that a lot of you guys watch that video because I think you'll really like it if you've not already. But we do a lot of really cool real life hunts on the main channel. If you've not found the main channel, you need to watch that because we get to do the same things that we play in this game, except we get to do it in real life. Yep, I'm calling an audible. I'm leaving this spot. Let's go here. And while we're switching locations, I want to let you guys know about KendallGrayOutdoors.com. That's where we sell a lot of our merch in real life. And check it out. On the new banner, we put a new banner in here. There's me holding the bass. And then there's the pronghorn I shot. Perfect example while we're actually here on the website. Look at this pronghorn. And look at the terrain. I mean, you've already seen it, but here's a picture of it I can show you. So crazy. Wide open spaces, dude. Look at the horns on this thing. I mean, we've not seen one in the game this big. And this isn't even a giant. And then if you flip one more, oh, that's a teaser. We wasn't supposed to show that. Oopsie doopsie. But anyways, if you guys would like any merch, it helps support the channel in every way. I'm actually wearing this right now. It's like a green lightweight hoodie. That way you can stay warm or stay cool, depending on the weather. But use promo code GAMING10, all caps. That's going to get you 10% off whatever you want on your entire order. It's epic, and I really do appreciate you guys watching. So I want to do y'all right. I want to kill one that big right now. And I know we can. I know we can. We just got to find them. What the heck is this? A bear? All right, fine. I'll shoot the bear. Yep, there it goes. I think that bear's actually going down with that second shot. There's a little speculation. Do you think in this game it's actually a 6.5 Creedmoor? Or do you think it might be a 6.5 PRC, which is a lot bigger caliber and could actually put it on the same level as a 30-06? I don't know. Just thinking out loud here. Oh, there's a stinking pronghorn. Get down, dude. I'm gonna get out in this road so I can see what's happening though. Man, that's just a small one. Those are two small pronghorn. We're looking for one with a magnum in the group and we're just not seeing it. There he is. Nice little bear. 174 pounds. We'll take it. Oh, and look what a shot. That first shot was good. Look at me being a sharpshooter. That was on the run, too. Anyways, let's get on up here and let's see if we can find these pronghorn. We don't need to waste any more time. We need to just find a big herd and kill a big pronghorn. There's some pronghorn, finally. I think right over this hill, though, we're going to be seeing and probably spooking some mule deer. Yep, there's some. All doe so far. Mule deer hunting something I've never done before, but I'm really interested in. If y'all got the hookup, send me an email, bro. If you got the hookup on mule deer hunting, send me an email. I want to do that really bad. Oh, that's the one we're after. Get down. That's the one we're after right there. That's a big one. Oh, gosh. Ah! Ah! All right, it's game time. I had to do my pre-pronghorn hunt stretch. Oh gosh, is there two of them? Oh my gosh. There might be multiple pronghorn here that are really good. I was looking way out there. That one's a 2. That's a lot smaller than what we've shot already. Let me just zoom in and show you guys. This dude's not big. There you can actually see him a little bit better. Oh gosh. All right, mating call. So far we're okay. Oh, there's a 3. That's a 3. Oh my gosh, that's a 3. That one's a big one. He's got a high of a 92. We're gonna have to move around though just to be able to see him. Luckily the wind ain't blowing too bad. we should be able to get in there and make a good shot. That's the one we want right there. That's the biggest one that we've seen so far. But these are all level 3s. It's like the big ones just got in a group together. Shoot, if we're lucky, if we can get a quick follow-up shot, we might be able to take out 2. But as soon as I get a shot on that 92, we're gonna take him. And if you're confused what I mean by 92, if you zoom in on these, up here on the top right, you'll see the little trophy thing. That's the range of what trophy it could be. So you can see what potential it has. And that one has a potential of 92 trophies, which is the biggest one in the group. Should we ride around these trees? We should start seeing them. Yeah, there he is. So we should be able to just move right around. We're staying at a good distance where they're not really going to detect us too much, and we can be quiet and out of their range. In real life, I think they would have spotted us by now, but I'm not arguing. That's the 92. I think our best just to shoot him. Shoot him. If you see him, shoot him. Shoot him if you see him. That's the 92. Shoot him. Shoot him too. No! All right, they're gone. Oh, there goes a bear. Shoot it. Shoot the bear, yeah. Well, we might have killed them both. I don't know. I think we ended up killing the bear on that last shot. Last shot looked good. Let's see your fingers crossed, baby. Did we get the big pronghorn or what? I felt like we got a good shot, but I couldn't actually see. So I don't know if I actually hit the pronghorn or hit something else. But I think we see him laying right here. So I think we have a pretty good chance that we hit him. Oh, son. He's a gold. Oh my gosh, he's a gold. And looky there. Oh, I'm getting run over. I'm getting run over. Hope he remembers that. Looks like we might have just killed 2 bears. But hold up a minute. Look at this. Look at that pronghorn. See how big it is. See how big the antlers are. Does mine in real life not look bigger than the game? I mean, I'm not saying I shot a monster or anything. I didn't even know what I was doing. But look at this one in the game. And then look at mine in real life. Did I just kill a diamond IRL? I mean, that one's way bigger than the gold. Maybe I'm just an expert hunter. Anyways, we'll take it, that's for sure. Let's track down these bears. I think we killed them both. Get a little cash money out of it, and that should pay for the 6 bullets I put into his buttocks. He's laying up there. He smoked him. And then apparently that other bear just wanted to come charge us. I thought he was going to kill us, but luckily he didn't. We'll take this bear. First shot, no good. Second shot, no good. Third shot, no good. Fourth shot, landed it straight where it needed to be, and that's the one that killed him. Let's see what we did on this other bear. Another stinking bear. By golly, come on, bear. If we need to, I'll shoot you too. Oh, we can get to. And he's down. Dude, what is going on with the bear? We've killed way more bear than we have pronghorn. And that's not what we're here for. Killed him with iron sights. Yeah, this bear's pretty good. Bad hit, bad hit, bad hit. Ka-chow! Somehow snuck it into that lung, but I'll take it. He's a 150-pound bear, but he looks so much bigger. Now, let's check this dude up here. I got a pretty decent hit on him somewhere in here. What in the world? Another bear? So many bears out today. I have to do a little depopulation of bears. Where'd I hit this dude? The Arctic brain something? Then we hit him in the lung. Threw that mouth wide open, didn't he? Then once again in the lung. Good shots. 162-pound female. Spot us a pronghorn. Perfect way to end the video right here. Oh, never mind. We got one a little bit further. Did you see how that pronghorn just dropped in? They're about to disappear. They're going to disappear. It just disappeared. This one's about to disappear. That's called the render distance. And there's mule deer just spawning in because that's what they do. But that's a pretty decent pronghorn. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something that I've never done before, but I actually seen a TikTok. He's 434 yards away, and he's laying down. Perfect, we got time. I'm gonna find a spot over here that's 434 yards away, and I'm gonna shoot, and I'm gonna see how much my bullet drops. That way I'll know how high to hold on him. We're going to aim all the way in on this shadow. We're gonna shoot. We're gonna zero for 328, and then we're gonna shoot at the shadow. Oh, dang it, I didn't see it. All right, we're gonna have to do it again. Alright, so it looked like we hit right on it. Well, then let's try it. It says we hit right on it, but we're going to see what happens. We hit right below him. He's unscathed. He's gone. That thing just went out of render distance. There's a pronghorn. It's a male. 350. Let's try it. Heart shot at him. But that there is pronghorn hunting, real life versus the game. Pretty similar overall. Click over here if you want to see me hunt like George Washington, or right over here for hunting down a diamond bison.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. Go to kendallgreat1.com/shop to get yourself some awesome merch. They got pocket knives, pretty much anything you want. Subscribe if you're not already. #Jesus, #GreatGang.